Hello, bonjour everybody. Welcome to my channel. Thank you for watching my video and special thanks for those who subscribe to my channel. Today's video is a video about Flames of War, a battle report, and it's the table 3 of Peiper's charge found in the Bulge German book. The Battle of the Bulge was December 1944 to beginning 1945, and Peiper's charge was trying to reach to the Meuse before the Americans can react and open the road to Antwerp. For Table 3 mission, the Germans are the battle group we saw in Table 1, Table 2, minus and a lost. And for the American, it's a brand new force on the table, and we also have some reserve. So on the table, we can see right here, we have a battle group of 10 rifle platoon, so battle weary rifle platoon, 10 M. Garand rifle team, there's 2 bazooka, one there, and we also have one 1919 light machine gun and one heavy machine gun. Also on the table we have, at this end of the table, we have a platoon of 5 Sherman late war, so 3 Sherman 75 and 2 Sherman 76, so the dark are the Sherman 76. The American using the command car, they have a platoon here, 1 feet corner, 1 feet by 1 feet. A platoon of engineer consists of 5 engineer platoon plus 3 extinct bazooka and 2 heavy machine gun. The aim is to destroy the bridge here, and I will try to reach to make them move forward if they destroy the bridge pretty fast to that next bridge and destroy that bridge as well. So that will pretty much lock the German thing in this side of the map, unable to reach the objective at the end over here. For American in reserve, and they will start to roll reserve on turn 1, we have 2 platoon of late war Sherman with 375 and 276 Sherman. We also have a Bassong parachute rifle platoon of 7 M1919 and M1 Garand rifle, 1 team of 60mm mortar, 2 team of bazooka, and 1 team of 1919 light machine gun. And starting on turn 3, you can roll for 2 Thunderbolt to join the battle. So that's for the American troops. The German is able to bring at least 3 units per turn, starting with turn 1. And for that, they need to access the table using the road. So we have the road over here that the German can access the table, and the road over here. Because during the mission on Table 2, the bridge, they were able to conquer both objectives. So we start with deployment of German turn 1. Turn 1 for the German. So they did bring on the table 2 platoon of Panther and a platoon of Tiger 2. So they did a road dash, and for the Panther, the road dash is a maximum of 24 inches, so they travel 24 inches up to here, and the rest of the platoon followed. The Tiger 2, it's a maximum of 18 inches, that's why they are behind. They did 18 inches on the road, and the other are less, but that's the nature of to be on the road. You have to follow each other's. The Panther platoon here start from the second road and move up to 24 inches road dash, so they cannot shoot at any enemy even if they are in range. So that complete turn 1 for the German. Beginning of turn 1 for the American, we start, see if we can bring reserve. For that we need to roll a 5. We get a 5, so 1 unit of reserve can come on the table. 2, we need to see if the engineer can destroy the bridge. To destroy the bridge, they need to roll a 6. And they have a 6, 5, 4, 1, so they destroy the bridge. So that completes the preparation for turn 1 American. We're going to bring the reserve and move the unit. The movement for the American was pretty easy. We deploy the reserve. The reserve we choose is a platoon of 5 Sherman, so they deploy in the forest because they can deploy at this end of the table from the back to 48 inches in front, so almost in contact with the German. So they decide to bring the platoon in the forest here to move them along the forest, we need to roll for a cross. And only one failed, the one beside. Everybody else passed their cross check of 3+, so they are along the forest here. My platoon of Sherman that was at the end moved 12 inches, and for that, it's 11 inches to the forest, and inside the forest would be 12. So they roll and each pass their cross check, so they're all in the forest technically by succeeding there. My platoon of Wary rifle move inside the house, so on this side of the street, only 3 teams were able to move in because of the 8 inches range. One team is behind because that's their range of 8 inches, not able to get the access to inside the building. On this house, 8 inches is the heavy machine gun at the end of this building. And on the second floor, we have one rifle team with one bazooka team. The fourth team is behind the building to bring 8 inches. The third house, we were able to bring all 4 teams inside and 2 teams behind. So everybody is in bulletproof cover, technically. And they are still concealed. But they are not gone to ground because they move. But they conceal and bulletproof cover. The shooting for the American after their movement. My platoon of Sherman here can shoot at the Panther only with the 76. So it's 8 on the 3 for the Panther, 8 on 4 because of 16 inches plus, and 5 using the stabilizer. So we need to hit 5, 2 shot each 76, so 4 shot. And we got 2 hit. So we're going to put 1 on each. The anti-tank, the front armor 4, the Panther is 10, so we need to roll at least 2 to reach 12, and 3 better with no effect. So we get a 6-5, absolutely no effect on the Panther. Beginning of turn 2 for the German. So for their movement and their new unit on the table, they can bring 3 units on the table. So we have at this end of the table, the gray move terrain dash over here in the field. We have a platoon of 5 SS Panzer Grenadier armored on their vehicle over here. My 4 Panther steady here, almost at 2 foot inside the battlefield, because the deployment for the American is 48 inches for their reserve. So they want to be outside that. So that's the movement on this side of the table. And on the other side of the table, we have, and to continue on this side of the table, we have a second platoon of armored SS Panzer Grenadier mounted on their aft track on the road. They did a road dash, so they are over here, they cannot shoot. My Panther just went into the field over here, and they are less than 8 inches of the bazooka inside the house, but front armor 10, they don't have to worry. My 3 Tiger II move in the field as well, so all of them can shoot at the American in the forest tank, and that completes the movement for the German. Shooting for the German, they're going to try to hit the platoon of Late Sherman. They are 23 inches away, so they have 1 shot each. They are hit on 4, distance 5, conceal 6. So we need to roll 6 with the Tiger II. We got 5, 4, 5, so there's no hit. The same apply for my Panther. They have 1 shot each. They're going to try to hit on 6. We got 1 hit. We're going to place on the 76. They're going to try to move to beside him the other Sherman on the 3+. They fail. So we're going to go directly for firepower because the Sherman front armor is 7 and the Tiger II, the Panther, is 14. So 6, 7 for the stance, it will still be 13. So firepower at 3 plus will destroy the Sherman. They got a 6, so we have 1 Sherman destroyed in the forest. So that complete turn for the German. Beginning of turn 2 for the American, we're going to start with, let's see if we can bring in reserve. It's 2 dice. We need to roll a 5 plus. We get a 4, 5, so 1 more reserve can come onto the table. For that, we're going to bring my 2nd platoon of Sherman on the table. So we're going to bring the Sherman on the table and finish movement with them. But so far, we have moved the team behind the house, inside the house. The same as well here, we move them inside the house. My platoon of engineer at the far end move 10-8 inches, and they try to follow the road to go to the bridge over here. So we're going to bring the other Sherman and finish the movement with the Sherman. The American, to complete turn 2, they bring on the table the platoon of Sherman over here. They are in the field. We move my platoon of Sherman that was entering the wood over here. We fail 2 cross 3 plus to bring it to the other side of the forest. So only 3 vehicles join the front line here. So that complete the movement for my American. All my 76, so my 276 fire at the Panther, and they all miss. So that's complete turn 2 for the American. Beginning of turn 3 for the German. At the far side of the table, we have a platoon of Peiper coming in. So the formation commander is over here on the battlefield. They move 12 inches onto the battlefield, so terrain dash. My Panzer IV move road dash near the infantry. My SS Panzergrenadier dismount from their half track. And to finish, my platoon of 10. And to finish, my platoon of Panther over there move 10 inches to go around the forest and reach the bridge, to protect the bridge as well. So that's the movement over there for the and deployment for the German. On this end of the table, my SS Panzergrenadier stay on their vehicle on the side of the road. They wait for the development of the battle. And my 3rd team that come into the battlefield, they did a terrain dash. And this is my verbal win coming in to protect the German tank. So that completes the movement for the German. We're going to go shooting for the German. We're going to start shooting by ranging in the artillery grille. We place the marker over here, and we cover the 2 houses, but we do not cover the infantry behind the house or in this house. They are we range in on a 3 because of the terrain. We need a 4. We got a 3, 2nd attempt. We got a 1, and the 3rd attempt we got a 6. So we're ranging on the 3rd attempt. So we need to roll a 6 to hit. Now because that's 6 grille, we re-roll all miss. So we're going to go with the heavy machine gun. We need a 6. And we got a 6-1, so there's 1 hit. And the team is pinned down. The 2nd team, it's a rifle team. 4-3, nothing happened. The 2nd rifle team on the 1st floor. 1-4, nothing happened. And the bazooka, 1-1, nothing happened. So we have 1 hit. He need to do is safe on the 3 plus. He got a 4 is safe. Now we're going to hit people on the 2nd house. So we're going to go in main floor. There's 2 teams. The rifle team 1 is 3-3, nothing happened. 2nd one, 2-1, nothing happened. Top floor we have 1 team, nothing happened. And the command team 4-3, nothing happened. So that's it for shooting artillery, but the unit is now pinned down. And just find the marker for pinned down. Now we're going to do shooting with the Tiger II. They have 2 shots each. and they hit on 4, 5, 6 because of the distance. So we need 6. So 6 shots, and we hit on 6. We have no hit. My Panther hit on 6. They have 8 shots. We have 1 hit. We're going to place on the other 76. You're going to try to move it to the next one beside him on the 3 plus. You got a 3, you can do that. So this one, and we go firepower. And you got a 6, it is destroy. So we destroy 1 more Sherman. Beginning of turn 3 for the American. We start with a pin down unit. My infantry platoon here is pinned down, so we need to roll a 4 plus to rally. We got 3, they were not able to rally. Now, we can roll at this point to bring the reserve, but the reserve is automatically bring back on the table because there's 3 dice and 1 unit will come back and there's only 1 unit left. The other thing we can roll is the Air Force. They come back, they will come on the table on the 4. So we're going to roll and we get a 2, so there's no plane on this turn. So we're going to do at the far end, bring the my last reserve and move the engineer. The American movement at the beginning of the game at this end, my reserve platoon move from the side 8 inches right here. It's a tactical dash. That's the maximum they can go, 8 inches. My engineer did the same, 8 inches. So tactical dash or terrain dash is the same, 8 inches. So they are over here. Now they are not in range of the Panzergrenadier, and they try to avoid to be attacked in the open. And they can reach the forest there, they would be more than happy with that. So that's complete the movement. There's no shooting on the side of the table. It's very difficult for the American because we know that the Sherman are no match against the Panther or the King Tiger. So to move them, they are confined in this area. Because of the water, they cannot cross. They need to use the bridge. And right now, the bridge is almost cut by the Panther over there. So we will not move any American on this side. They are pinned down a unit over here. They need to hold that intersection. That's the only way to protect the Sherman over here. So they're going to shoot. We have 276. They're going to try the Panther. With an instinct of 12, we can hopefully destroy with a bit of luck or bail out one of the Panther. So we need to roll 3, 4, 5 to hit. We got 1 hit. The German will have to do his save. We roll a 6, so there's nothing happened. And that's complete turn 3 for the American. Beginning of turn 4 for the German. So we have 3 units that were still not on the battlefield. They have just come in. We have a platoon of 3 Panzer IV that come on the road, did a road dash. We have a platoon of Fallschirmjäger that come on the table. There's only 4 units left, so they move 8 inches. And we have my command for the SS Panzergrenadier. He came on the table. They are still mounted, and they are right over here. They did a road dash, so they were able to go up to 28 inches, so they stopped at 24. So that completes the movement on this side of the table for incoming vehicle. Then my Panzergrenadier 8 inches into the forest here. My off-track moved alongside, so they are in range of 16 less to hit the infantry over there. My Panzer IV platoon of 4 move 10 inches, so that's why they are staggered like this. So only those 2 can hit 16 inches with their machine gun. Those need to use their gun if they want to hit my infantry. My Panther here platoon move less than 10 inches, so that bring them 16 inches away from those guys. And those 2, regardless because of the house, would not be able to shoot at them, so they will be aiming to the house on the other side of the river. My command Panther formation did a skill test 3 plus all N to do a blitz. They succeed, and they move to a maximum of 14 inches, but less than that. and they can shoot at the house across the river there. So that completes the movement on this side of the table for the German. We're going to do some shooting. And for that, we're going to start with my two Panzer IV. They are 16, 16, and the third one is 17. So they're going to use the machine gun. They are an open field. And they are the rifle platoon. The Baston parallel rifle platoon is it on 4. And we have how many shot by the Panzer IV? Machine gun 4 shot, 8 shot for the machine gun. If they fail their save, if they get hit, they fail their save, they will be destroyed. So hit on 4. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 hit. So maximum 16. So I think let me measure again. They only hit those 3 here. So we're going to put 2, do 1. The other one is too far from the Panzer IV to be hit. So we need to be safe on the 3 plus. The 5 is safe. My second platoon here. My second team. 4-3, they are fine. And this one, 4-3, they are fine. But they have been hit 5 times, so they are pinned down. My half track, they can shoot at them up to here. So the first 14 and the half track have a rate of fire for their machine gun of 4 shots. So 1 machine gun, 2, and 3 machine gun. So we need to hit again 16, hit on 4. There you go, we cover 2 team, 2 each, except for the last one because there's only 7 hit. We're going to save 3 plus, 2-6 is destroy. The front team here, 3-3 is fine. The front team here, the 4 is fine, and the last team in the back, 2-2, he is destroyed. So that goes for the shooting of my guys over here. That's my SS Panzergrenadier. He can shoot, this guy can shoot. It is 2 shot, hit on 4. 1 hit, save on 3. The 3 is safe. At the far hand over here, my Panther tank can only hit the first team here, and they have 8 shot because it's 2 each. It's 4 each. The machine gun for the Panther, it is 4 with moving. So we have 5 hit. So this unit is as well pinned down. We need to save. Only that can be hit 16 inches. So we can lose only 1 team. There's only 1 fail, but it is destroyed. So we lost 1 team over here, 2 team for the American Para over here, and that completes shooting on this side of the map. I'm going to put the pin down on both and move on. We will start to look at the movement of the German. My King Tiger here move about 6 inches. They put it in an angle so they are still facing the infantry here, and they are facing the tank Sherman over there. My platoon of 4 Panther, the 2 Panther over here just move on the other side here, so they can still shoot at the building, but they are not blocking anybody. My infantry who was on the side of the river there, dismount, move 8 inches, but still more than 2 inches away from this building. And my half track, move along to be still 6 inches from my infantry commander in the back of the infantry. My variable wind move against the Panther over here, and they can shoot on the second floor over there. So that's the movement for my German. We will start by the gray. It's a repeat bombardment. They can still see here the marker. We have 4 teams inside that house. And we hit on the 4. So we're going to start with the heavy machine gun on the bottom floor. 6, so there's 1 hit. The team behind hit on the 4, so there are 3, 6, so there's another hit. On the main floor there's 1 team, hit on the 6, on the 4, so there's 1 team hit. And there's my bazooka hit on the 6, on the 4 plus. It's always 4 plus. 2 hit for the bazooka. Now they need to save with the gray, so they need a 3. And if they fail, if they succeed, they have to re-roll they succeed. So the first dice, you got a 5, he hit and re-roll. You got a 5, is still safe. Second dice, you got a 4 and a 6, so they are safe. The team beside him got a 3, so they are safe. We roll. You got sideways, so we got the 3 is safe. On the main floor, machine gun. 4 is safe. 4 again is safe. The team beside the 2. So it is possible. The gray firepower is 2. So on the 2 they will destroy. Got a 6. 1 team destroy. That complete for this house. On this house we have also 4 team. The main floor, hit on the 4, 1 platoon, 1 2, no hit. Second platoon, 4 2, so 1 hit. Top floor, the commander, 4 2, so there's 1 hit. And the team beside, 2 2, 2 hit. We're going to try the first one with 2 hit. So 1 save, 5, repeat, 2, so possible, so a 2 plus would destroy. You got a 6, he is destroyed. Because it's a repeat bombardment, you have to re-roll your save. The team leader, 5, can re-roll. 1, it is possible on the 2. It is 5, so he is destroyed. When the team leader, the platoon here, you got a 1, so a 2 plus will destroy. You got a 2, so he is destroyed. And the team beside, we're going to replace it with the team leader. And that's for the platoon here. Everybody has been hit. They are still pinned down now. We're going to continue firing with the other vehicle. My 2 Panther here will fire 2 shots each at the house and hit on the 4, 5 because they are concealed and because they are down to ground. So 6. We need 6, 4 shots. Concealed down to ground, 4 shots. Need 6, 1, 1, 2, 3. Nothing happened. 1 shot each for those 2 on the 6. 4, 5, nothing happened. The machine gun here on my variable wind, they fired, they moved, so they have the rate of fire of movement. It's 3 shots each. And they hit on the 6. With 2 hit. And we're going to aim 1 the machine gun and 1 a platoon. So the machine gun is it's safe on the 3. 2 is a possible, but the variable wind
Firepower is 5. You got a 4 is safe. The second team, 4 is safe. So that complete for them. We're going to use those two. 8 on 6. 2 dice each. Nothing happened. My, what do you call it? Half track. 4 shot each. And they hit on 6 as well. They are more than less than 16. Sure, they aim on first floor so they can shoot over their troops. To hit. Need 3 to save. 3, 4, they save. Now thinking about that, my infantry team, they can shoot overhead because they hit on the first floor. If I'm wrong there, mention it, but I think I'm right, but never know. So 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 shot. 6, 8, 10 shot, 8 on 6. One hit. Two, it's a possible, need a 6. You got a 6, is one team destroy. Now we have a bazooka, a machine gun, a platoon team here, and then they are less than 8 inches, so they can fire. What we have is a machine gun, and one platoon, one bazooka, so they can fire because the German will assault. 2 team. And defensive fire for the American will be 2 shot per machine gun, so 4 shot. Let's go, don't fire. 5 shot with the platoon there. 6 shot. You got 6 shot, 2 per machine gun, and there's 2 team of rifle. So they have 6 shot. 6, and they hit on 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. So they were pretty close to fail. They need to save 3 plus. With all save. So they do the assault. And my Panzer Grenadier assault is 3 plus. So 2 dice, hit on 3 plus. 3, 3, we remove 2 team. So we remove this guy and the bazooka, the machine gun. So there's only 1 team left. They counterattack, and my battle-weary rifle platoon, motivation is 5. They need to roll a 5 to counterattack. You got a 2. He failed. He will need to withdraw at least 6 inches from the assault. So let's see where that goes. 6 inches from the assault for everybody. So everybody in the house here need to move out. And everybody in the house here need to move out as well. To a maximum of 8. So we're going to move them over here. Over here. There was nothing here. And what we have left over here is 2 team. 1, 2 there, and 1 bottom here. So we are all at least 6 inches away to a maximum of 8 inches from. So 6 inches right over here. We consolidate, so those guys can move in. They'll still be 2 inches from the other house. Second floor, move in. because it's all part of the same platoon. If I'm wrong again here, mention it, but I think I'm okay. The assault platoon reform, they can move around up to 4 inches as long as they stay in their area together. So everybody is together, so nobody is out of the team leader, and we consolidate. So that completes the assault and the turn 4 for the German. Before the assault, I should have fired one shot of my Tiger II to the platoon of Sherman over here. We are less than 16 inches, so one shot each. So 3 shots. We're gonna aim at this platoon here. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 teams. 3 still running. And they are hit. My Sherman are hit on the 4. 5 because they are concealed, so we need to roll 5. Got 1, 3, 5, 1 hit. We're gonna place it on the 76. You gotta try to move it to the other target beside. On the 6, he's able to. There's anti-tank 14. If there's not more than that for my SS, it's 17. So firepower on the 3+ will destroy the Sherman. You got a 3, the Sherman is destroyed. Beginning of turn 4 for the American, we have our platoon of infantry here. They are pinned down, so we need to unpin. So for that, we need to rally on the 4+. We got a 6, so they can rally. Now my engineer is as well pinned down, and for the engineer to rally, the motivation is 4, so we need a 4+. You get a 5, so they can. And we finish with the Bastong rifle platoon. Motivation is 3, so we need a 3. And you get a 5, so everybody was able to rally. Now to bring my Thunderbolt, we need to roll a 4+. We got a 3, there's no Thunderbolt. So everybody has been rallied, so we're going to do movement before shooting. So on this side of the table, they were not pinned down anymore. So we move inside my engineer. So 2 bazooka, 1 heavy machine gun main floor, and first floor 1 bazooka, the third one, the command leader, and 1 heavy machine gun. Outside there's 3 teams of riflemen. Those guys did not move. We're going to try to dig in, and we dig in on the 3+. We get a 5, so they are able to dig in, and they would be gone to ground because they didn't move. So that complete turn 4 for movement over here. And on the other side, movement is done. On the side of the map, my infantry platoon moved most in the forest, but 2 8 inches will bring them over here. We have our 2 Sherman in the forest. We need a 3 to cross and go in the open on the other side. I already moved my other Sherman over here from over there, so they cannot be shot at from the Panther at the far end. So we need 3 to get out of the wood. So just to recap, I'm not too sure, I might have lost sound on my take for the American. So they were in the forest, those 2 Sherman. They need to cross at 3, they both succeed, they cross over here. My infantry move over here 8 inches. The only one who's not able to get in the wood is those 2 teams. So that did complete the American turn on the side. They did not shoot at anybody. Now for turn 5 for the German, my infantry team move into that house where we have 4 teams. 2 teams there and 2 teams on the next floor. And we have the remaining 2 teams in the bottom here and 1 team on top here of my SS Panzergrenadier. My half-track moved 10 inches, they are over here. My Panther moved 10 inches or less on the road. And my air defense here moved almost 12 inches, so they did a dash move, tactical dash move of up to 12 inches to be over here. Now we're going to do shooting for the German. So we have our Tiger II. They are 4 inches from those guys, so they can assault if they can. And I think they are also 4 inches from this guy, so we can assault all 3 teams with the Tiger II. So we're going to roll dice of them shooting at over there. They are hit on 4, so it's 16 shots for them. And because they are not in the forest and they just moved, they are hit on 4. So 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 hit, 7, 8, 9 hit. So did not hit. The unit is pinned down right away. Now we can distribute them, 1 each, at least. 1, 2, 1 there. And then we're going to add 2 more like this. Need to save on the 3 plus. 6, 6, so they are safe. This one, 6, 5, they are safe. This one, 3 plus, 3 plus, 3 plus. And the last one here, 6 as well. And this one, 5. So everybody is safe. Now we have 4 teams over here. 2, 4, 6, 8 shot. And a hit on 4 as well. So we got 3 hit. We're going to place them like that. We need save. 1 it is destroy. The bazooka. 3 it is save, and that team. 6 it is save. Now we're going to go with the Tiger shot, and the Tiger have 4 shot as well. So first Tiger 4 shot, second Tiger 4 shot, and the last Tiger 4 shot. Hit on 4 because we aim at that guy. Then we distribute to the other one. So hit on 4. So we have 1 each, at least, just like that, and right there. So hit on 3, save on 3, so save, save, 3 save, 6 save, destroy, and the last team is save. So everybody are safe except 1 team. Now we're going to do assault. So we move 4 inches. Those 2 need to do cross check to see if they assault. So the cross check for the SS Tiger, it is a 3. 1 and 4. So 1 cannot assault. So we go back to his position. The American gonna do defensive fire. We have only 1 bazooka. So the bazooka we're gonna fire, and it hit on the 3. You got a 2, did not hit the Tiger. So the Tiger will conduct assault, and the Tiger 2 assault, it's 4. So we're gonna roll this one a 4, you got a 1, and this one a 4. You got a 4, so we destroyed that team. My rifle team counter-attack on the 5. You got a 3, they cannot counter-attack, so they have to withdraw 6 inches from the Tiger. So we're going to move them 6 inches at least. So that brings them outside the forest. And then we're going to consolidate. And what we're going to do is we move up to 4 inches. So we're going to just move them like this, 4 inches over here, 4 inches over here. And we can move beside him over here at least 4 inches. So on this side of the table, we complete the turn 5 for the German. We'll go the other side. German movement for turn 5 on the side of the map. My Fallschirmjäger move 8 inches toward the forest over there. My Panther tank did not move during this turn. My Panzer IV move over here about 8 inches. My command vehicle for the formation SS Panzergrenadier move over here. I move my aft track in support of the Fallschirmjäger. I move the aft track over here from the Panzergrenadier SS, and the command is still 6 inches from them. I move the Panzer IV 10 inches over here to shoot at those guys. So that's my deployment. We're going to do shooting now. We will start with the Panzer IV over here. They have 4 shots each, for 16 shots, and they are hit on 6 because they are gun to ground and foxhole. So gun to ground conceal and bulletproof cover, hit on 6. We have only 2 hit. And we're going to put them on those bazooka. 3 to save, 6, and 3 to save, 3. So they are saved. They have been hit 2 times. Those guys, you get a fire, also 4 shots each. And hit on 6 as well. Three hit, so that pinned them down. And that's it. So 1 on this team, 1 on this team, and 1 on this team. Save on a 3. It is safe. Heavy machine gun, it is safe. And the last team, it is safe. So all safe, but now pinned down. My Panther did not move, so they have 2 shots each. They're going to hit on the house here. And they are hit on 4, 5, because they just moved. So they are not down to ground, but they are concealed. So need 5 to hit because they are concealed, and hit on 4, so 5. 2 hit. We put that onto the bazooka on the bottom. So there's 2 bazooka, 1 shot each. Save on 3, 5, and the other one 6, so they are safe, but they have 2 hit. My Panzer IV, they move over there. They're going to try to hit them using their machine gun. We'll try to pin them down. So the Panzer IV machine gun, you're going to aim at the first floor, and they hit them 4 shots each. So 12 shots. And they hit on 5. They already have 2 hits against them. So that's given 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 hit. So now they are pinned down as well. There's 3 teams in the bottom floor, so and 3 team on the top floor, so 16. So 1 each in the bottom floor and 1 each on the top floor, except the bazooka I have 2 hit on the main floor, so they need a 3 to save. First bazooka, it's a possible. They need to roll a 6 to destroy. You got a 1, nothing. Second bazooka, 2, 6 to save. You got a 5. And the heavy machine gun, 1 possible. You got a 6, so the heavy machine gun on the bottom floor is destroyed. Top floor, we have 3 teams as well. So we're going to start with the bazooka. First hit. You got a 2. Need a 6 to destroy. You got 1. Team come in. 5 is fine. And the heavy machine gun is 3 is fine. My 2 Panther here, they're going to just turn their turret like that. And they shoot to the first floor. So 2 shots each with their gun. So hit on 5. You got 1 hit. We'll put that on the bazooka. Need a 3 to save. You got a 6. It's safe. Same thing for those 2. Hit top floor. 4 shot. Hit on 5. You got 2 hit. So 1 to the bazooka and 1 to the heavy machine gun. Bazooka 1 is a possible with a 3. You get a 5, so it is destroyed. And the heavy machine gun 4, it is fine. Beginning of turn 5 for the American. Here we have 2 platoons that are pinned down, so they're ready on 4 for both of them. No, I think 1 is on 3. My Bison here ready on 3. You got a 6, so they're ready. They are not pinned down anymore. Here this unit ready on 4. You got a 1, they did not ready. So that's pinned down ready unit. We're going to try to bring the airplane on the 4+. You got a 3, there's no airplane on this turn as well. So that's complete. What we're going to try is to dig in for those guys and dig in for the engineer is a 2+. So we're going to need to roll a 2+. They got a 2, so they dig in. They will not shoot, so they're going to go gun to ground at the same time. On the side, we have 2 platoons here. That 2 teams that can probably shoot at the Panzer IV. So the first one, it's direct view, there's no blocking. And they are like 7 centimeters. So we need to hit, and they are hit on the 3 with the bazooka. So we need to roll a 3+. We got a 6, so we hit this vehicle. His front armor for the Panzer IV is 6 against 10, so you need to roll at least a 4 to be safe or better. So we get a 5, nothing happened. The other one hit on 3, but because it's more than 2 inches in the forest, there's some concealment, so hit on 4. You got a hit on 2, so nothing happened. So that complete shooting on the side of the table. Let's go on the other side. On the side of the table, the American had the platoon of riflemen here pinned down. We were able to rally, and they decided to move in the forest there. There's no reason to run toward the building. They will be shot before they reach the building. My Sherman over here just moved themselves against the wall, the border over here. Those 2 did not move, and those 5 did not move. So that complete movement and shooting for this side for the American. We'll go turn 6 for the German. Beginning of turn 6 for the German. I was not too sure during turn 5 if I can play that special rules for capturing the ammo
and fuel depot over there on the other side of the map. So I had to read on it, but turn 5 is already done. So what I decide is give the ammo dump capture is free move for the German. So here we have those guys would not move because they're already in contact with the enemy and they're still fighting the enemy. Those guys move. You can move up to a tactical move of 10 inches, but they move about 4 inches to bring them less than 2 inches from them over here. And we move my Panzer IV platoon over here. We move my command formation of Panther. And we move those Fallschirmjäger at the far end of the map. So that's on the side of the map, the tactical move for capturing the ammo dump, fuel dump. So we're going to do the normal movement for this one. And what I'm going to try to do is I'm going to try to blitz 4 inches and then move 10 inches on the other side of the river. For that, because the formation commander is here, the tactic or the skill is not 4, but now they get a tactic of 3 old and from the formation commander. So on the 3, they will be able to move tactical movement of 4 inches. So we're going to roll. They got a 3, so they have that. So they can move at least 14 inches for all those guys here. So that's going to be my next move. We're going to move everybody else. And see if my team leader here can do, they won't do the same. He will not cross 10 inches at thing. So we're going to do that 14 inches to try to go past beside here and move 10 inches. And at the end, I'm going to move my Fallschirmjäger another 8 inches. So now we're going to go in the shooting phase. After movement, my Panther move over here, 10 inches. They move their thing when they arrive at the position. So they are facing the enemy, and also they are still front armor against them. German shooting for this side of the table, we need to range in, and we range in with a 4. We get a 6, we range in. Inside the house, we have 2 bazooka on the main floor, so we're going to roll 2 dice. 1, 5, so 1 is safe. Need to roll it safe. I get a 6, it's okay. Second floor, we have heavy machine gun, it, safe, team leader, not it. Outside we have 3 units, so we roll, all 3 are hit. All 3 are safe, but they are pinned down. Now on this side we have 1, 2, 3, 14. We're going to roll all 3, 14 in one shot with the command 5. So we hit on 4. So we're going to put them one here, the other, they are not hit. So we have 3 hit because it's 4. It's 4 plus, it's not a -4. So 3 hit. We're going to try to do their safe. Here's their safe is 1 failed, so we're going to do firepower on a 2 plus. You got a 2. So 1 unit is destroyed. Let's destroy that 1. Now the heavy machine gun. Hit. Need to save. 2. Did not save. Firepower. 2. It is destroyed. The 3 bazooka. Hit on 4. Got 4, 6, 2. So we can place them there. 2 and 6. So 1 is safe. 1 is not. We need 2 firepower. And get a 6. It is destroyed. So that completes the artillery shooting over here. Now we're going to do shooting with my Panzer IV here. It's 4 shots each. And they are in there for also we need to do firepower, and they are concealed. So it's 16 shots. We hit on 4 because they are concealed. Hit on 5. So we have 5 hit. And we're going to pin down as well. So they need to do their save.
we're going to go with the 4 team. So we're going to put 3 on those guys and 2 here. So the 2 bazooka, we need to roll 3 plus to save. 3 and 5, they are safe. My 3 team, 3 plus. 1, 6, 5, 1 is not safe. Firepower 6. You got a 6, so he is destroyed. My 3 off track, they have 4 shots each as well. So we're going to need to hit on 5 to hit those guys. So we're going to try to hit on 5. We have only 3 hit. The others are not hit. So 1, 2, and 3. We're going to try to save them. 2 and 6. 1 is not safe. We need to roll a 6. You got a 5. It is safe. This one. You got a 1. Firepower 6. No. So they are fine. So that completes shooting on the side of the table for my Panzer IV and my infantry platoon over here. We're going to use my 2 Panther here. 2 shots each. They're going to hit the house. And they hit them on 4, 5 because they are concealed. All 4. My Panzer IV, they're going to fire with their 75. They need to hit on 5. 2 hit. I think I'm right. I'm not too sure going to ground if I need to hit on 6. I think yes. So anyway, it doesn't change. 1 hit then. We're going to place that on the bazooka. Need is safe. You got fail. 3 plus will destroy your bazooka. You got a 3, we destroy a bazooka. I think they are going to ground and foxhole technically. They are hit on 6, so I'm fine with that. So hit on 6. So that completes shooting for the German on that side. Let's go on the other side, give them their free movement, and then their regular movement. Here's my free movement for my German on that turn 6. They move freely here, so they are free movement. They move 10 inches here. I think here they just move 2 Tiger 2 over there, and they keep 1 over here. So 10 inches over here. My infantry platoon and the house move over here. We move the half track from there to over there 10 inches. And my variable wind move 10 inches over here. So that's a free movement. We're going to do now turn 6 movement for my German and shooting. We just completed the movement for my German. My Panzer Grenadier move just at the entrance of the forest, so not completely 8 inches, but they are not in the forest as well. My half track move beside them. Over here we have my variable wind. They move 10 inches over here, facing the engineer. My Tiger 2 move up to 10 inches. I think it's less than that to hit them, 1 shot each. And my 4 Panther move over here so they can shoot at the platoon over here. So we're going to do shooting. For that, we're going to start with the Tiger 2. They have 1 shot each. They hit those guys on 4. And just bring my paper over to be sure. Sherman hit on 4. They are less than 16 inches. So 3 shot hit on 4. Got 5, 5, 3. We're going to place them over here. We're going to try to change target on the 3 plus. Mistaken target. Succeed. And fail. So this one stay. This one is the new target. So they have a 17 instinct. So we can go directly firepower on the 3 plus. The 76 is destroyed, and the other one beside is destroyed as well. So we destroy 2 team, or 2 Sherman. My 4 Panther, as well for them, they're going to hit those 2 here for those two. No, all four are going to hit those guys here. I don't worry too much about them two right now. So 4 shot, they are also as well hit on 4. We got 1, 1, 2, and 6. We're going to put that on the 76. Try to mistaken target. You fail. So firepower of. You need to roll save. You need to roll a 6 against 14. So it's 13. Firepower 3 plus. You got a 6. He is destroyed. Now my verbal wind are less than 16 inches from the engineer. We can see them, 3 of them, they are entrenched. So we do need to roll 6 for hit. And the verbal wind is 3 shots each. So 3, 6, and 9. And we need to roll 6. Got 1 hit. They need to do their save on the 3 plus. It's safe, so nothing happened. So that complete turn 6. Turn 6 for the American on this side of the table. We have nobody pinned down or bail out, so we can do shooting right away. We're going to shoot with 176 over here. We need to roll a 3 to hit the Panther. A 5, it did not move the second shot. A 4, so there's 2 hit. So my 2 Panther over here, the front armor is 10 against 12. We roll 6 and 5, nothing happened. This 76, 2 shot at the Panther. Hit on 3. You got 4, 1, 1 hit. We don't use stabilizer because they did not move. Need a save. You got a 1, we can destroy him. So that gives them an armor 11 against 12. We can destroy. The Sherman instinct is 3. On the 3, we will destroy the Panther. And you got a 3, we destroy 1 Panther. So that complete turn 6 for this side of the table. We're going to start with pin down unit. We have this engineer, they are pinned down. They rally on the 4. Fail. Those guys rally on the 3. Fail as well, so they stay pinned down both. Now can we bring the airplane? Yes please, we want some. So we need to roll a 4 plus. And we got a 1. We were not able to succeed on that airplane again. So far, no airplane coming on the battlefield. We're gonna not shoot with those guys, so they're gonna be able to go gun to ground. And we're not shooting with those guys, so they're gonna go gun to ground. So that complete turn 6 for the American on this side. No, beginning of turn 7 for the German. We're going to do a repeat bombardment. And bad me. On the previous bombardment, they have 16. Actually, I've rerolled all failed to hit. So we're going to try that again. They reroll their fail to hit, so we're going to roll 2 dice per the bazooka on the bottom. We hit on 4. We get 1 hit. You need to roll this safe. You got a 4, but you need to re-roll the save because it's a repeat bombardment. And he failed, so we do a firepower. And he got a 4, he is destroyed. I think I got it right this time. On top we have the heavy machine gun. So hit on 4. It is hit 1 time. Need to do a save on the 3 plus. He succeed. They need to repeat. And he succeed again. Team leader. It's it. Save. Need to repeat. And it's save. Those guys here. The first one. No hit. The second one. It's it. On the 2 plus, no, he stayed there. He failed his firepower. The last guy, 6, need to roll. 2, firepower 3. Firepower is 2. You got a 4 anyway. It is destroyed. Here we're gonna start with all 3 teams. This one hit You got a 4, and you got a 5, so he's okay. Team leader. Hit. It's possible with a 2. You got a 6, so he is destroyed. I'm going to take his place. This guy over here. Hit. You got a 2, so firepower. You got a 3, it is destroy. The bazooka here. You got a 5, firepower. 2, he is destroy. The last one, 6 and 3, so he's it. You got a 3 there. You got a 2, so possible. You got a 6, he is destroy, because it need to be safe on a repeat bombardment. Resave it, and there's only one team here, so you're gonna need to do a last 10. So what we're gonna do is shooting. Let's shoot 2 shots each at him with the 75. We don't go cheap against them. So we need to roll a 6. We have no hit. My half track, 4 shots each, because they have the machine gun. Need 6. Got 1 hit. That's it. So we need to save. It's saved. I'm sorry about the other side. The sound, I lost the sound right at the end of that shooting with the half track, so I decide there's no reason to continue to attack with the Panther or the Panzer IV over there against the engineer. I'm gonna just assault them with my Panzer Grenadier SS on the next turn, and I'm gonna concentrate my firepower over here. So what happened here is my Panther here did not move, my Tiger II did not move. I moved a bit my verbal wind toward the engineer. I moved the Panther over here, the second platoon, 10 inches, but they will not be shooting. My infantry here get closer, 2 inches from that platoon, and my half track did follow. So my plan is try to destroy all those Sherman over here, so we can assault and there's no defensive fire from the Sherman. So we're gonna start by shooting, and my Tiger II, I'm gonna fire 6 shots at this platoon here. And we hit them on 4. We got 2 hit, and we're gonna go firepower directly because we cannot swap, we'll come to the same. So firepower on the 3, it is destroyed. The other one, it is 1, he is bail out. So destroy and a bailout team. So we achieve what we were hoping over here. The Panther here, 2 shots each, so 6 shots against those Sherman, so 2, so 6. We're gonna hit this one. It's a direct hit. And we got 2 hits, so we're gonna put them like this. Firepower is 14 against 7, 6, 13. So we do firepower, roll to destroy. It is a 3, so it is destroy. And this one is 4, so we all destroy. So destroy this one, and the next one beside. So there's only one left over here, so you're going to need to do a last 10 on this return. And this guy, you're going to need to do remount and last 10, but they cannot shoot. Now, my last Sherman here is more than 8 inches from the assault possible, so they will not be participating. There's 2, 4, 6 shots against the infantry over here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And we hit them on 4. Got 3 hit. I'm going to put them just like this. So we need to save. It's possible to destroy. No, it is destroyed. They are not in a bulletproof cover. So it is destroy. This one, it is destroy. And last one, it is save. So they lost 2 teams. We're going to conduct the assault. And for that, we're going to move 4 inches. Can we move 4 inches to the next one? No, there will be more than that. So defensive fire, they have 1 shot each, if I remember right. Yeah, 1 shot each. So they hit on 3. So 2 shots. They hit both. So they are destroyed. No, we need to do the save. On 3 plus, we do the save. 2 and 5, 1 is destroyed. 1 continue the assault. So we roll for the Panzergrenadier, and the assault is a 3 plus. On the 3, we'll destroy. You got a 5, this team is destroyed. The American counterattack on the 5. You got a 4, cannot, so they have to move at least 6 inches away. So that complete attack from the German. Now it's a turn for the American. So the German consolidate here. They are still way away. So what we're going to do is try to remount and unpin the unit first. So remount this one. Needed 3. And they roll a 1. So he cannot remount. Now do he stay on the battlefield? And the last 10 is 4. You get a 1. He doesn't stay on the battlefield. This one need to remount or unpin. And the unpin for them it's ready on 4. The unpin. One motivation is 5. So does he stay on the battlefield? He got a 1. He doesn't stay on the battlefield. This one is alone. So we need to do a last 10. And the last 10 is 4. He rolled a 1. So he doesn't stay on the battlefield. So this is all. We lost the infantry. We lost the Sherman. What was left? We only have 1 platoon of Sherman over here against the Panther and the Tiger 2. Let's see if we can bring the Air Force, and for that we need to roll a 4. You got a 6. Plane are coming on the table. So let's play the plane, and then on the other side, and then we will see what we do with the other American over there as well. Before going for the airplane, we have 1 platoon here and 1 here that are pinned down. So we need to unpin. And for that, my engineer, motivation is 4, so they're ready on the 4. They have on 1, they do not rally. This one, it's the same thing, they're ready on the 4. You got 2, did not rally. But we need to do a last 10 for my Bastogne paratrooper. And last 10, it's 2. You got 2, so they stay on the battlefield but still pinned down. This one, they need to, no, there's no last 10. So we complete, we can go shooting. And we have our airplane over here. I put them in distance far away from the variable wind. They are more than 20 inches. So they are in contact with this aft track. And the aft track distance for shooting, air defense, is 16. They're going to drop a bomb for the Thunderbolt. And the bomb is 500 pounds. That thing is 3, 2 for our power. And we just place them like that. So we cover everybody over here. So we consider that like artillery. The Thunderbolt, they're going to receive air defense. And the air defense it's 4 shots. And we hit them on 5. So we had The German having 4 shots, hit on 5 for air defense. We got all 3, so there's no touching. They can do their bomb run. Their skill is 4, so we need to roll a 4 to hit. There's no changement in ground, so 4 plus. You got a 3, you got 2, and you got a 1. They miss all their shot. But just for the fun of it, they hit on second one, because we're already near the end of the game. So they are all hit on 3 plus 1, 4, just to make it fun. The first Panzer 4, 3. The next one, it's a 6, so it is hit. Next one, it is 2, he missed. This one, a 4. It is hit. And the last one, it is hit. Now the Panther defense for air assault, it's top armor is 1. So we need to hit at least 2 to be possible bailout, and 3 to be safe. So first one, Peiper's, you got a 6, there's nothing happened to him. This one, there's a 3, so that's given 4, nothing happened. And this one, 4, nothing happened. So the plane goes away, nothing happened, even by cheating a bit, by giving them a second shot. And that complete. The American will not shoot here, will not shoot with those guys. They want to stay gun to ground and in their foxhole. So we're going to go next turn for the German. The German, beginning of their turn, here they move their Panzergrenadier SS 2 inches from the house. But we need to have the half track following if we want to keep them, otherwise they will go back to the rear. 1 fail and 2 pass. It's cross check, so we're good over there. Yeah, cross 3, so 2 pass, 1 fail. And this side here, my Panzer 4, 2 fail is cross check, 2 pass is cross check. So they're gonna assault this guy, and then they will assault those guys. So we're gonna go shooting. We're gonna have them shooting, 4 shots each, for 8 shots. And we hit on 6. There's 1 hit. So you're going to do a save. It's safe. And we're going to do assault. We're going to continue with those 2, 4, 5, 6 shots because they hit second floor. 8 shots. And we hit on 6 as well for those guys. Absolutely no hit. The artillery did not use it because there's too much friendly nearby, so we're going to remove them. My 3 Panzer 4 are going to fire overhead on the second floor. So 6 shots, hit on 6 with their heavy gun. Got no hit. The Panther will do the same, 2 shots each. Hit on 6, no hit. Okay, so now we will do the assault. So we're going to bring them right here against. There's only a machine gun team over there, and that team, so it's 3 shots to hit, and they hit on 3. Miss all 3. 2, 1, 1. So the SS Panzergrenadier assault is 3. No, that's 2 dice to shoot at, so 2 dice. 2, 2, they miss because we hit on 3. They come to attack for the engineer. This engineer motivation is 4. We counter attack on the 4. You got 3. They fail, so they have to withdraw 6 inches. Gotta make sure we're at least 6 inches from. It's right over here. So they are not in the foxhole and gone to ground anymore, and they are pinned down. Right here, 6 inches. Here, assault, defensive fire, there's no possibility. So we're gonna assault. My Panzer 4 assault. Skill is 4. 2 shot at 4. You got 4-6. He is destroyed. We can remove that. We can consolidate. So to get out of the forest, they need to roll 3+, 3 and 6, so they get out of the forest and join the other team on the road. Here, my Panzer Grenadier, you got consolidate inside the house. And he's going to come beside. And we're still 6 inches from the half track. Yes. So we're good. Everybody stay in command. That's it for this side of the map. On this side of the map, my 3 Panther over here move over here. So they're going to have 1 shot instead of 2. But that open up for all the Sherman behind, have a 2 shot against the Sherman. My Tiger 2 did not move, so it's a 2 shot each. And my Panzer Grenadier jump on their half track, and they start to move to go around and reach the exit to the Meuse. So we're going to do shooting. 1, 2, 3 shot. We hit on 4 against the Sherman. You got 5, 1, 1 firepower at 3+, 4. So 1 Sherman destroy. Now my Panther over here, they have direct shot at that guy. So 2 shot each for 8 shot. And they don't hit on 4, they hit on 5. So we need to roll 5. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 4 hit. There's only 2 teams left. The save is 14. They are 7, 8. Just let me count it. That's tank 14. Front armor of the Sherman 7. Because of the distance 8. So we need a 6 to be safe. Firepower 5, 3. They are destroyed. They need 6 to be safe. 1, 2. Firepower. They are destroyed. So everybody has been destroyed over here. That opened the road to the German, to the Meuse. At turn 8, the German destroyed the entire Sherman forces left on the table. And there's only a handful of American engineers to fight. So that opened the road to the Meuse. And technically, it's a big victory for the German because many troops are going to go through the Meuse. And it should open the road to Antwerp. So that completes this mission. I hope you enjoy. If you see big mistake on my part, just feel free to tell me. Playing those battles like that just to learn and try to avoid mistake. I try to read as many as possible the rule book at the same time I play, but it doesn't change. I probably make some mistake during the game. So thank you for watching. I hope you enjoy. And my next video will be talking about Peiper's charge and the pro and con and what should be changed to make it a more fun game. So thank you for watching. I'll see you soon with my next video. Bye bye.